Welcome to Empowered Voices, real stories, real courage. I'm Nancy Boss. These archival videos are part of the Empowered Voices project, recorded during my international interview series, exploring confidence and the power of authentic expression. Each story offers a glimpse into how people from around the world find strength in their voices. Carole and I sat down in her office in Salt Lake City, Utah, and just being in Carole's presence just feels like being in a hug. Such gracious, caring, comforting energy would be a blessing to anyone that she's around. But it turns out that she faced a lot of challenges to get where she is today, and her tenacity to reach past challenge after challenge, to climb over them, is what makes this story so inspiring. Here's Carole.
I mean, it goes way back in my life. And one of the constants is I've been knocked down a lot, but I always get back up. I've been through a lot of trauma, a lot of, whether abuse, a lot of things in life that has really been hard, it's really been hard. I worked through it really well. So I watched a lot of comedies or comedians because laughing really helped me get through those low times.
Yes.
And so
I've had low times in my life when I've literally been like, I need to see a comedy show now.
Yes.
This is kind of bizarre, but yeah.
Yeah, it was so amazing. And people were like, are you sure you're okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I mean, I started from ground zero again, having to, being disabled. And I was very fortunate during that time. I was working on myself during that time as well. And I knew there was another side, but I didn't know what.
What was the last big chunk?
Well, I was in do you want to see relationship? But we were, talking on the phone every day. And I thought we were making our way back to each other, but saying that, it just is like, what was I thinking?
Sure.
But at the time, I was really embedded. I'd known him for so long. And even though it wasn't great, I know there was a lot of red flags. I know this, but
sure,
I'd known him for 16 years. So that was the hard part.
Worth the risk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. And then, what ended up happening was I found out he was seeing someone, and that wasn't the part that hurt, but he was seeing a really good friend of mine and who was married.
Double whammy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so that just, I've been talking to her, telling her, private things about, us
so
or him.
deceitful.
Yeah.
Oh man, that makes you question everything about humankind.
It did. I questioned everything and everyone and my friends and, who can I trust? It was rough. I realized I was still in love with him, but I had moved. And now looking back, I needed to make a complete break, but I just wasn't making it.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting after going through all that. And I had some really dark days. This was sent to me right after. And I think it really ties it in. And it just made me say, oh yes, that's exactly what I feel it is. And she said, when God shows you it's time to let someone go and you refuse to, he will allow the person to hurt you to the point you have no choice but to let go. So I felt like that had to happen that way for me to totally cut the cord.
So, oh my gosh. So you overcame all those childhood traumas and then a pattern of ugliness. And this situation you said is the last. And I love that because that's very final. Like this shit ain't going to happen again.
Yes. And it was just last year. It was literally in November was the last time that I talked with him. I found out like in August, September. Okay. And then something snapped. I couldn't sleep one night.
Okay.
I was just tossing and turning, and I had been helping some women on a smaller scale. And all of a sudden it became so clear. It's like, help women on a larger scale. You've got to do more. It was so like I couldn't sleep. I would be at a hotel. I would be anywhere. And I was just talking to women, and they were opening up to me in the most amazing stories. And I really just was there and listening. And one woman told me once, she said, I don't have anyone to talk to. And so I realized the importance. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. And I realized the importance of it, connection.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's so important. I'm more like a facilitator right now. Obviously, I can't help everyone. But the interesting thing is the people I've met have a range of things happening. And I want to help women get to that point to rise up through what they're going through and know that, you know what, there is another side. And it's going to get better.
Walk with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not alone. And it's just so important to me to have women, to really empower them to be able to move forward and do what they want in life. And I've been doing it.
Yeah.
I moved to a new state.
You did.
And it was never in my plans to ever move here, but my son did. Mm-hmm. And he's got 2 little girls that I love. And he's married his amazing wife and 2 little girls. So I want them to know me. Yeah. And it's like when I was going to move here, I thought, well, I'm going to love it because I'm moving here. I don't want to be
I choose to love it.
Yes, I choose to love it. Mm-hmm. And I've just found so much joy in making that decision. And I'm like, wow. And I wanted to be a real estate agent. Now it's been a year. Yeah. It's something I've wanted to do for so many years, but because of family and I was a single parent from the time my kids were, 3 and 6. So it's like, I wanted to do it and didn't get support really. And I'm like, I'm doing it because I want to do it. And it's my decision now. And I feel so strongly about doing what I want to do, that brings me joy and happiness.
The journey of your empowerment. Mm-hmm. Did it also involve therapists or coaches along the way?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, throughout my life, I've always known like, oh, there's a real problem. Or, giving birth to my second child, I went through postpartum depression. I would have never guessed that I knew there was a problem. Yeah. When someone comes to the door and asks me how I'm doing and I start crying for no reason, there's a problem.
Those well checks.
Yes. Yeah. And so I really did. I went and got help, and talked to different therapists as well. And so throughout my life, I've gotten help and I've found I'm getting more help with coaches now. The ones that have the experience in whatever it is I'm going through, I find that they're just, I really connect and I get so much more help with that.
If you can take the trauma into your conscious mind when it's calm, you can actually rewire the energy around it and neutralize it. Yeah. There's lots of different fields that do that. They just call it different things.
Yes. Yeah. A friend of mine has, she does healing, natural healing type of thing, and she was doing a fire walk.
There we go.
And I'm like, okay, I'm doing it.
Have you done it yet?
Yes. Twice.
You did it.
Twice. I walked on hot coals. That was really empowering.
Cool.
We also broke boards. The 2 times I went, first time I didn't break it.
Right.
I knew and it's almost like I could tell.
Wow.
When I was, hitting it.
You were more focused.
Yeah. The second time I did break it. All of a sudden there was that, well, wait, what if it's a fluke? Like, wait, I didn't do it once. I did it. What if I can't do it? So I let that get in my head. So the first time I did it, I didn't break it. And I'm like, oh, come on.
Yep.
And so I realized and was able to kind of rewire the way I was thinking. And then he's like, what song? And I got my song. But the reason why that's my song, it's like, get knocked down, but I get up again.
Get up again.
Yeah. And it got on. I just felt it and boom, I was able to break it. And it was like, it's so interesting how in a second, first I'm like, oh no.
To be empowered.
Yes.
And the more often we come up against that and choose to be empowered, the easier it gets, right?
Yes. Yes.
And then it's just like, well, of course.
Yeah.
I got this. Is there anything that you would like people to know, to pass on?
It's never too late. I've had people tell me, and it's never too early either. So I've had people tell me, oh, it's too late to do that. Oh, you can't do that anymore. Oh, this or that. And I'm like, you know what? Do what you want when you want. Is
that intuition?
Yes. Partially, yes. It's something that if you have a burning desire for something and you just keep having these limiting beliefs like, oh, I can't do it. Or you talk to someone find someone else, by the way.
Yeah, find someone else.
Yes, that really believes in you. And I do have some friends who have a deep belief in me, which helps.
Yeah.
But I wasn't even going to tell anyone. I'm just like, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to be a real estate agent.
Yes.
So I put it in motion.
Because if you told people, then maybe it would have gotten shot down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to let them win. I'm not going to let that define my life, because I can be happy. Just because I've been through major traumas in my life, it's like I can choose to be happy. I can choose to move forward in my life and have the kind of life that I want. You know, and I'm not there yet, but I'm definitely going in that direction. And I want to be able to help as many women as I can. And whether it's a summit or another activity, this is something that I'm very passionate about, and I want other women to find it too. And even though, like, I'm not there, but I'm happy with the journey. I'm happy along the journey.
What is that?
And finding joy in everything, and knowing that there's going to be stumbling blocks. There's going to be things that come in your way, but I'm able to work through it and, faster now, where maybe before it might have taken me months or years. Now
to work up the courage.
Yeah. And just to know that I'm okay. And that's a big thing. Like, I was put down so much, and I could never say I love me because, oh, you think you're so much better than everyone else. Finally, I got past that, and I'm like, no, I'm okay, because I have to love myself to help other people and to love other people. And so that is so important. It's so important to love yourself first. And now I get it. Like, took me so long. My kid's grown and gone, but it's never too late to grow and to learn and to move forward into what you want to do. And I have a passion about this. And I mean, I started from ground zero again.
These stories remind us that courage sounds different for everyone. Join me for more voices from around the world that rise, connect, and resonate with strength and authenticity.